Hey guys, today in Kiwanna's kitchen, we are going to make some delicious caramel from scratch. I am sharing a recipe with you that's been in my family for the longest, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like it just as much as we do. So guys, without further ado, let's go. Alright guys, to make my grandma's homemade caramels, the first thing we're going to need, of course, is a prepped pan because the caramel is going to get poured in here after it's done, and I'll share with you guys in just a second of what to do with that after we go over the ingredients. Now this is a double batch that we are making, okay? We need 4 sticks of butter, 4 cups of brown sugar, 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, 2 cups of dark corn syrup, not the clear. If you want to use clear, you can, but this recipe calls for dark corn syrup. You need a candy thermometer, a pinch of salt, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla, okay? And I'll share with you guys of when we're going to add in that vanilla. But the first thing we're going to do is add our ingredients in one at a time, okay? Go in with the butter, get that melted. Go in with the brown sugar and give that a good mix until it is melted, okay? And it will start to look just like caramel, but it's just the butter and the brown sugar, okay? It's going to give you that nice creamy golden looking consistency, looking just like that right there. But again, it's just the butter and brown sugar. So now we're going to add in the salt. Okay, you want to get that in there and then give that a good mix. And then we're going to go in with our next ingredient, which is the dark corn syrup. Now, my grandma, she is a fan of the dark corn syrup as opposed to the clear. And it's just something that the dark does to this recipe than the clear, okay? But again, if you want to make this recipe with the clear, you can do that. But I promise you, the dark is where it's at, okay? So we got that in there, and we're going to give that a good mix until it is well combined. And now we're going to add in each can of the sweetened condensed milk. Now again, guys, this is a double recipe. If you want to make a single recipe, you can find that recipe down below. I'll break it in half for you guys so that you don't have to make a double batch. But again, this is a double batch. So we're adding in both those cans of the sweetened condensed milk, and we are going to give this a good mix until that is well combined. And as you guys can see, the color changed a lot. You want to get that candy thermometer in there, and the temperature that we are looking for the number that you're looking for that candy thermometer is going to be between 245 and 250, okay? Because you are going to get a more chewier caramel once you cook it. Now, if you want a more creamy, soft caramel, like a somewhat chewy, but not as chewy as the way I'm making it now, you can go between 243 and 245, okay? But again, you want to go 245 to 250. Okay, that's what we're looking for, that little red line on the candy thermometer to reach, okay? So we are almost there, and now we're going to go ahead and move the caramel to the counter because we want to add in the vanilla after you get to that temp that I told you guys, okay? And you guys will see the caramel kind of slightly bubble up there because it is still very hot, but you want to go ahead and get that vanilla added. And again, we're adding in 2 teaspoons. Now you want to pour that caramel into your prepped pan, okay? Now I did rub this pan down with butter. I got in a piece of parchment paper. I cut slits in each corner, as you guys can see right there. And once you cut that slit in each corner, you press it down, and it's going to fit perfectly into your pan, okay? And then you want to let that sit for 24 hours. Not 2, 3, 4. You want to let it sit overnight, okay? That caramel is going to firm up so good, and the taste is, oh my goodness, amazing. If you guys try this recipe, you will see exactly what I am talking about, okay? So right now we're just cutting out our caramels, and then I'm going to wrap up each piece. Now I'm making this for the house. Now if you choose to make this to take to a party or to give away, I would recommend you wearing gloves because you don't want to just touch people's food like that or whatever. But again, this is for my house, and my hands are definitely clean, or my daughter's hands is clean. So again, this is for the house. So we're just cutting up our pieces into, nice size pieces because these are rich, okay? That's another thing, guys. These caramels are very rich, and we only make them once a year before you guys come with the, oh, that's a lot of sugar, oh, that's a lot of this. We only make these once a year. So these are the wrappers here that I'm using. They are 5x5 wrappers that I did purchase on Amazon. Again, they are 5x5 size wrappers, and they are perfect for these caramels, okay? And yeah, guys, that is pretty much it of this recipe of me showing you how to make my grandma's favorite caramel candy, which she made every year faithfully for the holidays. So I truly do hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showing you of how to make my grandma's favorite caramels. If you enjoyed this video, please give my video a thumbs up, support my channel by subscribing. And until next time, you guys take care. Later.